to be working? You're at work, aren't you working? What's up, Sam Porter and Jackie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So welcome to Imagine That. Every weekend we get together and recap everything for you guys and shoot the shit and have some fun. So we usually do a thing where we talk about t-shirts that we wear. We do our Listen Here, Kyle's Corner, where we feel sorry for that son of a bitch. And we go through the news. We do a top 10 list, and we do a versus. We kind of like this versus thing now. It's Scott's baby.
Yeah.
We start a fight. We want to see a fight. And so this week
is the impeccable Joan Jett versus the even more impeccable Ann Wilson of Heart.
yeah, try to get somebody.
Yeah.
Huh? Like that?
I said Joan Jett.
Oh, well.
And by the
No
way,
contest.
Powerade, great. Get you some.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta promote my drink, man.
So we'll do a top 10 list this week is best campfire songs. Everybody's having their fires out in their backyard right now. What do you jam to when you have a fire out in the back? You know, I always play something a little different when I put Scott on fire instead of Kyle on fire.
Yeah.
But, you know, they make different sounds, you know, so we have different music for different folks,
Yeah.
different strokes, you know.
I sound like Satan, and he sounds like a little girl.
Yeah.
And my husband doesn't tell me what the list is, so I don't have one.
You're on that thing, read it.
What
So-
ever like I can what you all can fucking say. No.
It's campfire songs, and I wasn't sure of the criteria. I didn't know if it was what you sing or if you just listen to. So I kind of combined my list with both.
I don't want to hear you assholes sing. So, I knew what I was saying. I don't want to
Yes,
hear
and
you
I
sing.
did the same thing.
I don't want to hear our assholes sing either.
Like Pink
Yes.
Flamingos. Papa, from my mouth.
Y'all are assholes, so it don't even matter. Shut
Oh,
the
yeah.
hell up.
That's true. Anyway,
Smart asses. I don't see anybody else is doing any tricks. So,
well,
hey. All right.
mom does tricks.
T-shirts this week. Let's see what.
This
Yeah,
week was supposed to be our 4th of July week, so I wore my
Yeah.
Grateful Dead shirt.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna have the fireworks tonight or not. But, I mean, that's
It's the
great stuff.
skull and everything.
Yeah. Still your face.
And Scott has a.
I
Sure.
talk about my own shirt when it gets to
He's
me.
a big boy. He can talk about his own shirts, Kyle.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wearing the Jimi Hendrix shirt.
Nice.
It looks like an old, like one sheet poster for a concert. Our experienced, you know, May 30th, 1970. Where? Just indoor. Okay, whatever. But anyway, sleeves are cut off. I actually stole this shirt from Jenny years ago. But that's okay because she still has my Motorhead shirt.
Yeah.
So,
You leave a trail of shirts everywhere you go. It seems like.
yeah, I think every girl has a shirt or two of mine.
What are you wearing, Mike?
I am wearing the new and beautiful limited edition Magic shirts.
He's charging us $15 to buy one.
I gave you a free one, bitch.
We
Man,
got-
you're just like every other girl sitting on the corner of Newcastle. You want more and more for nothing.
They're not on the corner. They're on the speedway on the corner.
No, that's where
Well,
I'm
you
at.
should know.
That's where I'm at.
Well, you're one of the best friends out there.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm usually up there hustling for an iced coffee.
Says our motto on the back.
Yep.
Music's the best medicine.
Yep.
$15 if you guys want one.
$15, little man. Put that shit right in my hand.
I thought the same damn thing when I said
And if that money doesn't show, you owe me, jungle love. And I'd like to give a shout out to Jenny and Miles for being the first two that actually paid for a couple shirts. We delivered them to them today, and I do have a picture of them I'll be posting on the page later.
Yep. So,
Thank you to my son and Jenny.
cool.
Wasn't sure what to say there.
Little shout out. Like I said, we're kind of throwing this on the fly this week. So pay attention to the pages, and we'll be giving away T-shirts from not Monkey Jack. Underdog Tattoos. We'll be giving some away from our shirt collection. And I was wanting to say a shout out to Monkey Jack and them. So
Absolutely.
we're getting together a nice little group of small businesses that care and have the heart to take care of people like they should in our little town.
Absolutely.
And that's the people I want to be around. And these people are incredible individuals who are doing some great things for the community. You know, we had our time where we helped at the skate park. I know these guys are going to be doing stuff, you know, nice like that for our community, and so that's why we're going to pair up with them.
Yep.
So support these guys. You know, everybody's having a really tough time in the community, so keep these guys in mind. They have you and your love for everything in our community in mind, so you know, give them some support. So
yeah. So shout out to Zach and Mitch and Chad. That's Monkey Jack and Underdog Tattoo.
So
and I want a special shout out to Zach from Monkey Jack. He actually delivered incense to my house yesterday.
yeah, that's cool of him.
I messaged him. I was like, "Can you give me $3 worth of Dragon
Yeah.
Blood?" And he brought it by.
You guys can tell him any record you want. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter if it's new or used, and he will find it for you and call you and get it to you.
One way or
So
another.
you know, it's a good thing, man. You can't get any better really than that. So
Right.
so keep that in mind, guys. So
And the tattoo quality of Underdogs is freaking.
you can go on
unmatched.
Facebook on there
Yeah.
and see their stuff. It's amazing. It's
Absolutely.
the best stuff around, really.
My
Absolutely.
daughters
Yeah.
sport their stuff.
Yeah, my stepdaughters go there. A lot of my friends go there. So
Well, Sam
telling
and
you.
Jackie were just there today.
yeah,
So-
so it'd be fun. You know, we talked about. I'm not a tattoo guy. I was a piercing guy, but maybe we'll go down there on a whim and have them tattoo me, and I'll film it, put it on the show for you guys or something. It'd be
I
fun.
doubt it. but
You'll pass. You'll pass out.
Hey man, if they put all these needles in me for this kidney transplant and this dialysis I do, I think I can put up with that, man. They
That's true.
try to kill me.
What
It's okay,
trans-
you ain't getting it anyway.
What
so it don't
transplant
matter.
does Tina pick for you?
Uh-huh.
You know what
Yeah.
does Tina pick for herself? Because he ain't getting one. So it don't matter.
I actually contacted Chad yesterday and asked him how much a lip piercing would be. I was going to get my lip pierced.
Yeah.
They're not doing piercings right now.
Hey, I will pay you guys if you pierce his mouth shut so it wasn't open anymore. I'll pay for it. It'll be well worth it to me. So that's the damn piercing that fucker's ever had.
Yeah. Get 2 big barbells like this.
But yes. So
Kind of like Strangeland.
That's what I was actually going to
yeah,
say.
really.
Anyway.
All right, next on the list here, we love to do this. It's so cool. Listen here. It's something we kind of reminisce and played that we don't really listen to all the time, that we listen to today only, that we want to reflect and share on and kind of spark something with you guys. Maybe you go, oh my God, I forgot all about them. So, you got anything, Tina, you listen to today? Or
No, not really.
no?
Just
Okay.
a little
Something
bit of
80s
everything.
music and something.
No, I didn't. Actually, I listened to the first Gwen Stefani solo album.
Okay.
Good
Because I
choice.
needed some girl music.
Good choice. Girl power.
Cool.
Needed
So,
some
what
power.
girl thing did you listen to then, Kyle?
Fuck you.
Overkill?
No, but I love that.
Anyway.
He likes right said Fred, you know that.
I listened to the New Testament
Oh yeah,
for
cool.
about the 90th time.
Yeah,
Fucking great
You like
record.
that a lot then?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That's
I haven't
great.
heard it yet.
I haven't
Yeah.
done my physical copy yet because Zach doesn't have it in yet, but I will have my physical copy this week.
Cool.
Great record.
Cool.
Yeah,
What,
it is.
what about you,
It's
Sky?
really great.
Today I listened to the newest ICP record. It's called Furious Fred, Fearless, something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's their newest record. It's super good. It's like old school ICP. It's real good. And I also listened to the newest Twisted, which came out on I think 420.
Those guys are bigger than ICP anymore.
Oh yeah, that record is killer, man.
So, like Great Malenko kind of style or
Yeah.
something? Okay. That's
Yeah, absolutely. So I listened to the newest ICP and Twisted today.
cool.
And
I
Soul
know.
Biscuits.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that, so don't say that.
Go ahead.
So basically what I did yesterday, well, it's not really today, but all through the last several days, I've been watching Blind Melon on YouTube and stuff. They have the Woodstock show and stuff like that on there. Check that out.
Shannon's in the dress.
Yeah,
Frying
the
the
white.
acid.
Yeah, the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's something, but
Yeah.
comes off good. Great show.
Yeah.
We'll have some stuff about that here in a minute.
That was the first time they ever played the song Soup live.
Oh yeah, because I remember him doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes crazy on that bongo and
Mhm.
starts rolling around the ground with this bongo and going crazy.
He admits in an interview he was frying on acid.
So, and the other thing I listen to, and actually it's playing right now, I hadn't found this for a while, but I found one of the best local bands I think ever to grace Newcastle, Soul Biscuit. You know, you got Freeze, you got Sherman, you got Sam Porter, a lot of the guys. It's really good stuff, and I'm hoping to hopefully get these guys back together and jam a little bit, because
that'd be great.
People say Faith Band in Newcastle, Dave Bennett in Newcastle. I just think these guys are the best, one of the best.
Mike,
You didn't mention Suture.
Oh yeah.
no, you didn't mention Oedipus and Squad 51.
Or Hooker.
My bands. Well, and Suture.
And I think it's funny. I have Soul Biscuits out, but I don't think I have either one of yours.
You don't. I need to burn those for you.
Yeah, no shit.
But we had a hooker now.
Yeah, we got a hooker. The hooker.
I don't have hooker anymore.
We got a hooker.
So I want your
Love my
hooker.
hooker.
I want your hooker.
Are you talking to Kyle? Oh no, wait now, sorry.
I need your hooker and your Soul Biscuits. So I'll give you Squad 51 and Oedipus. You got Suture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say that 10 times fast. That'd be something.
The whole thing? I don't think I barely said it once slow. Put your hat back on. It's too bright in here.
Oh, jeez, man.
You see the SpongeBob movie? Bald. Bald.
I'm an adult.
Excuse me?
I'm an adult, so I didn't want the SpongeBob.
Whatever, Corky.
You know, whatever.
It's a great movie. It's got the Hoff in it. It's got Hasselhoff in it.
Okay.
Now, everybody watch SpongeBob when they get messed up or something. Come on. Now, I want to tell this funny story I got from Kyle not too long ago in that same realm manner. He sends me a message like at 2 in the morning like he normally does, asking me, do I have the new Avatar 2? Because he's been watching this one Avatar for like 24 hours in a row, and he wanted to see part 2. Now, if you know anything, part 2's not even out
It's
yet.
hard to say. They haven't even made it.
Yeah, so.
You jackass.
Well, I don't watch the popular movies.
Oh, for God's sake.
You were just too fucked up.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna text you tonight about 3 in the morning and ask if you got Bambi Part 3. You got Bambi Part 3?
I thought you were about to say that Macaulay Culkin thing I texted you about.
Oh my God. You know what I have in my head right now? Because you guys just said it. I don't know if they said it on camera. I can't remember. But the bow, 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 you know thing?
No, from Pink Flamingos.
Well, to me, when I hear that reminds me of the Blues Brothers.
Ah.
Remember Rubber Biscuit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
song? Bow, bow, bow. You know, yeah.
He's probably never seen Pink Flamingos.
Well, you know,
Well, not a lot of people
Yeah.
have.
but Blues Brothers turned 40 years old this week,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's kind of cool.
I can't believe that some of this shit.
I know it's getting old, man. I'll tell you.
Makes me feel.
You're old.
I was just talking to my roommate last night. We were talking about Star Wars, and I was like, I saw A New Hope in the theater when I was 4 years old. And he's like, "Fuck you, old man."
It's like we saw the very first Star Wars
Yeah.
in theater back in the 70s.
77 at the castle. I remember it like it was
I remember
yesterday.
standing out there in line, and the line wrapped around the building, man.
Yes,
and people
sir.
wanted to see that. It was the biggest movie
Why
ever.
for that movie?
Yeah. Hey, back then nobody had any lives and internet to get up in everybody's asses, so we just wandered off to a shitty movie theater.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, that's the best Star Wars movie out of the entire franchise. What do you mean?
A New Hope?
Yeah, Part 4, the first one that came out in 77, is the best movie in the whole.
I think everybody has a different
I
opinion
know,
about
it's-
everything that you could talk about that all
New
day.
Hope was not one of their first 3.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was the very first one.
It's the very
Is
first
that
one.
They're numbered like that.
4, 5, and 6.
Well,
Look
I
at-
don't ever say New Hope.
Well, most
so
people don't. Most people, it's
That
just
was-
Star Wars.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
So that's what was throwing me off.
It's surnamed.
All right, let's move on.
Okay, now.
All right, here's where we feel sorry for Kyle, and we give him his 2 seconds here. What do you got, buddy?
Okay, I got this from our buddy Zach Zimmer at Monkey Jets. It's the first Charlie Manson solo record. It's the 1987 repress. And I've got a few notes on this. There's a song on here called I'll Never Say Never to Always. They took audio from the trial of the girl singing. It's fucking creepy. This whole thing is creepy. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. If you're not that adventurous with your music, it's very folky.
Folky?
It's folk.
Folky. It's folky.
Like.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. You're gonna drop it if you ain't careful.
Yeah.
Here, I'll hold it for you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Vanna. Get that out of my face.
No, it's you.
It would, some songs on it would be, like the last track. What's the last track on there?
It doesn't have a track list. That I can see.
Let me get to my other note.
Monk High, we ain't got all day to spend on fucking Charlie Manson record. That sucks.
Eyes of
the South. Eyes of a Dreamer, Part 3, looks like.
Eyes of a Dreamer, Part 3. Couldn't really read that. It sounds like if it was written by Bob Dylan, it would be considered great, but since it's written by who it's written by, it's not treated like it should be. The only songs you know of here are Garbage Dump and,
Not your butthole.
no, your fucking mouth.
I'm about to throw this thing if you don't spit this shit out.
The first track.
Mike's coming in here like Luke, dude.
Yeah, whatever the first track was. I'm gonna put a post on the page so you guys can listen to this record.
Okay,
I wouldn't recommend it at all. It's very disturbing.
And it's called The Love and Terror Cult.
And that's why Kyle has it, because it's very disturbing.
Charles Manson. Pick it up or don't, we don't give a fuck either way.
It's gonna be very expensive if you do.
I'm afraid to keep this out. I think Scott might have too much fun with it.
Sounds like a vibrator. I would have fun with it. I hit Kyle in the head with it.
That's why I
Put
brought
your
it up.
damn hat back on.
It's
too bright. You're blinding the kid.
All right,
Anyway.
let's get into the news.
Sorry, that sucked.
Yeah, hey, they can't all be winners.
That's true.
Well, this one was distracting me. You're over here playing with
How was I distracting you? I was holding up your record.
your fucking whatever.
I think we need to get like an electrical wire and zap him in the ass every once in a while. You can spit that shit out faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a cattle prod.
All right, let's get to the news. This is the news that matters for the week. We're going to recap it. There's a lot this week, so I'll kind of go through it a little bit quick. We keep you informed and we don't bore you to death or anything. If you're not following our page, we're going to send Kyle after you. I know it might take a little while, but he's going to come over and kick your ass. You know, and I'm going to give him the fucking lifesaver, and he's going to stick it up your booty. So, well, a lot of people might like that, but hey, it's free.
I can name a couple that are on here, but I won't.
You know. All right, here we go this week.
I didn't know Bill Duffy was watching.
Oh my God, you get over it.
Nobody said it.
I know.
Okay, anyway.
What should we pick to start? There's so many good stories this week.
There's no good story.
Well. Hey, first one, if you guys hadn't seen it, the Live Nation is starting at that drive-in concert series. Let's see what happens. This is an experiment. Hey, it's better than nothing. So
I figured they gotta do something.
And now if they have some decent bands, it'll be okay. Brad Place is alright. The other ones, I don't know why the hell they're having them out there. I can go see Rock Yak whatever at the fucking free at the nearest pavilion of some sort. But
Right.
that's fine, whatever. Let them experiment a little bit. But
I think there's a reason behind the unknown artist. They're experimenting. And
it's a trial run.
It'll suck.
I'd rather do karaoke in my library with a whole bunch of people than do that.
Yeah.
I cannot get down with. No, I can't.
Oh.
So this is July 10th, 11th, and 12th. You can take anything like a drive-in. They're not selling beer or anything out there. So you better read up on this. It's not like a normal concert, so check that out online. We have that on our page.
No, you're sitting in your car watching a screen like you're watching a
Well, you can get out.
movie.
You get 2 parking spaces, one for your car and one to stand in.
No.
So I don't know.
No.
Let them
no.
try it. Let them experiment, because I'm sure none
They
of
can do what they want.
not all the stuff's
I'm not
gonna
paying
work.
for it.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see the prices on it though, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Funny story. David Lee Roth wants to change his name to David L. Roth or L. Roth because he has Lee in it. And he doesn't want to have General Lee's name. He's changing it like all the Dixie Chicks and all this other crazy people. I mean, it's cool. I understand, but come on. Your last name's. If we had changed Lee in the name, I think half of Kentucky, well, majority all of Kentucky and Indiana and all of us would have to change our names. It's kind of like Lynn. Girls have Lynn as their middle name, so I hope they don't get offensive and they have to change that or something.
Well, we're both named Michael, so is that offensive? Not yet.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
A lot of butthurt people out there. You guys all just need to worry about things. Do the right thing. If everybody just does the right thing, everything will be fine.
Yeah.
Quit being greedy and all that shit and help some people out, man. I understand it.
Changing the names of products and shit. Just
I know.
man.
Worry about the people and all that stuff. Learn from your history and we'll all be fine.
Right. Get over it.
Michael Keaton's in talks with Warner Brothers for the role of Batman and for some upcoming DC films.
Yep.
The Flash and Batgirl. He's talking to them. Being in multiple movies, I guess. So this was a huge story, a lot of attention on this. So you can read the article on our page there and check it out.
They're definitely wanting to bring him back for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea if it's the age is right.
Right.
They just had that other kid playing Batman,
Robert
Patterson. I don't really.
Twilight.
I'm confused. What the hell's going on with the Batman? I guess.
I know. I wish Ben Affleck. I can't even say it right. Ben Affleck would come back. I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I don't get it.
He definitely has a Bruce Wayne, that cocky, arrogant.
Well, these guys, they don't know what they got until it's gone, kind of.
Right.
Like the Superman guy. He was talking about disappearing.
Harry Cavill.
Yeah, and now all of a sudden he's like, oh, no, I want to be in all of them.
Right.
Oh, yeah, now they're starting to talk. They're going to do a bunch of them. He's like, oh, I'm in.
Right, of course.
So it's funny.
He ain't rich enough.
Yeah. Another movie talk, Margot Robbie.
He said it right.
Margot Robbie from Birds of Prey. She plays Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
She is going to be put into an all-female version of Pirates of the Caribbean. So
I saw that one.
I think she's.
Oh.
Shut up. I've got that too. Can't remember the name of it, but I have
Did they have the lifesaver in the movie too and all that?
kind of. It made the same noise.
Well, I think they would have a lightsaber and a Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Smells like Kyle.
Yeah, I know. What is that?
Dude, you already got a candle. Leave that alone. What are you, Luke Skyballer? I'll pass. Anyway, what's next?
Oh, yeah. Queen is to be honored this week with a new royal mailing stamp. There's only been 2 people in history that have done. Beatles in 2007 and Pink Floyd in 2016.
I think you mean bands, but we'll take that.
What'd he say?
What did I say?
He said people.
That's
All
the
right,
same
well,
thing.
all right.
Why are you calling him out on everything,
Hey,
Kyle?
thanks for interrupting the show more. Hey,
Yeah.
there we go.
Because he's not right.
13 stamps. You could order these online from the royalmail.com
Yes.
site. Next year is going to be their 50-year anniversary.
That's
50
crazy.
years.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Also, this week, Queen Live Killers album is 41 years old.
Great record.
Man,
Great record.
something else there, man. That's cool.
Yep. Actually, 41. Damn.
Sammy Hagar says he'd rather get sick and die to help the economy and play some music. He's getting sick of sitting around.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't
Yeah.
too.
I think it's kind of funny in some regard that I saw a story today, like New Zealand, his rate is almost pretty similar to what it was in Indiana. Indiana's doing really good from the virus and all that. And they're going to be having some concerts there. Am I boring you?
No.
Is that okay?
That's my medicine, man. sorry.
Yeah, I'm fucked up from my medicine.
Yeah, I bet you are. Why is he always fucked up on his medicine?
Don't know. Because he takes God's medicine.
What was I saying there though? So if they're allowed to do shows, and they're saying because the CDC had said they're okay because their numbers are low,
Right.
then Indiana could have shows in, right?
You think. I mean,
Well,
Who knows? Nobody knows what the fuck's going on right now.
they haven't canceled Days of the Dead or Warhound yet.
There's a lot
And
of
I'm
things.
considering going Warhound.
And they just announced yesterday that the Indy 500 is going to happen in August, and they're just going to limit half the people. So
Joe Bob Briggs is coming, and
They canceled the James Dean Festival.
no, did they?
who cares about that?
I mean, you shut the fuck up, dude.
Tina, you gotta say it with force. You gotta be like, shut the fuck up,
Let's come
Kyle.
over here and slap him.
All I
once.
have to do is say shut the fuck up and he will shut the fuck up. Because that is the power of me.
She's the one that feeds us, so we usually listen to what she says.
That's true. I'll shut up if you tell me to, too.
I've been listening to her way before she started feeding me. I'm
You
afraid
know
of her.
Yes,
Get your
he
ass
was.
whipped. Why? You know better.
Exactly. Y'all
All right.
know better.
They started a petition to launch to replace the Columbus statue in Minnesota with a Prince statue. Sounds like a no-brainer to me. I'd love to have a Prince statue anyways. But
Well, yeah, he deserves one, but why do they gotta take the other one down?
Because Christopher Columbus was a douchebag.
yeah.
You want to look back in history?
I don't understand why these people spend all this money on this shit that they want to take down now. You know, it's just part of history.
Because
nothing
back
else.
when it was put up, nobody thought he did anything wrong. Now we know better, and now he does not need to be praised because he sucks.
No, I get that, and I understand, but, you know, it's just that, you know, it's kind of a fad in a sense. I mean, now they're wanting to put up a Dolly Parton one, a guy from Guar down in Tennessee.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever
Virginia.
heard of.
Oh, Virginia, okay. Tennessee is Dolly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Columbus, Ohio wanting to change their name now. Who's that cook
What?
that, you know, does your shopping thing?
Guy Fieri.
Guy
They
Fieri
wanna
wants
make
a
it
Flavortown. They want to change Columbus, Ohio to Flavortown.
Flavortown?
Yeah, because he's from there and all. Yeah, that's just crazy shit.
Sounds like
Why are
something.
they wanting to put a statue of Prince in Columbus, Ohio?
Not
No.
Columbus,
A
Minneapolis.
statue of Christopher Columbus in Minnesota is wanting. They want to take it down.
Oh,
They put Prince in the
Prince
spot.
Another
Oh.
story is Columbus, Ohio wants to change their name of their city.
Yes.
no.
All
Pay
right.
attention, you fuck.
All right, go back to sleep now. We gotta go.
Well, I was thinking that
Don't
the
think,
statue
don't
of
think, pal.
Columbus
When you
was-
think, that's dangerous.
Very. It hurts my head. I do
You're
have
a move.
Look, they just need to have a Prince
He said he shaved his
statue
balls earlier,
in
so.
every town.
What's he?
Tina, tell me. Both these guys are trying to follow me, and I'm getting a little worried. See, you brought the fucking Brokeback Mountain movie. Now look at these
You
two.
shave your balls.
Well, guess what? You can have them all. See you
I
bye.
don't want them.
I don't want you. Get
I'm
out.
done with y'all.
All right, let's move on.
Yes, let's.
All right. Prince is in the news also. Not a lot of people happy about him. He's put all his music on TikTok, so you make these little videos. I don't think Prince
It's
would
not
like
Prince
that. But
doing it. It's his stupid ass
yeah, his
greedy
family wants money.
And like she said, it's not Prince because he's fucking dead.
Here we go.
There we go.
Don't make fun of Prince being dead, Kyle.
I'm not.
You got 3 people right here to smack the shit out of
I'm
him.
not,
Poster
but
of the guy right there,
the
man.
fact is,
Yeah.
He's
I
dead.
would
He's
bring
alive.
Prince back and give
Well,
you
Prince right
up
there.
just to have Prince back. I'd give your ass.
I think we'd all do that. I don't see any problem with that at all.
If you can pick up a guitar and shred the end of Let's Go Crazy, we may keep you. Maybe.
If not, see you bye.
There's lots of other things I'm good at.
I bet
Oh,
he is
God.
too, or was.
Wait, I was gonna say, I guarantee he is too.
My mom thinks I'm handsome.
And
Yeah.
a lot of things
Oh,
I'd
your
rather
mom-
have
your mom's was always going to feel pity for you.
No offense.
Also, Prince is releasing a deluxe edition of Sign of the Times.
I'll have to get that.
This is awesome. A reissue with 63 unreleased tracks.
63?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They'll have like 95 tracks altogether or so. You can buy it an 8 CD set or a 13 LP set. It also, check this out, has his 1987 New Year's Eve party on DVD or Blu-ray with Miles Davis doing a concert with him.
Jesus.
It'll be in that set.
Wow.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah. What and?
Oh, I thought there was more.
Yeah, well, there's a 120-page book and all this stuff that comes with it, too.
There's a lot of shit
It's
with
probably going
it.
to be pretty pricey set, so
Yeah.
we'll have to check in with Zach at Monkey Jack on that and see what
We'll
those
go
are
in
running.
halvesies.
Yeah, really.
That's amazing.
This
Maybe
is,
I won't pick it up.
yeah, it's going to be pricey, I'm sure.
I'll download it.
This is really cool. Rick Rubin and the Beastie Boys reunited this week to reflect back on the making of License to Ill.
Yeah.
It's pretty much its 35th anniversary, so they're talking about that. I thought this was really cool when I read the article, and this article's on our page as well. Did you know Rick Rubin was a DJ at New York University, and he DJ'd for the Beastie Boys during their first tour when they opened up for Madonna on their Like a Virgin tour.
I didn't know
You go,
that.
Kyle.
I did know that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I thought you just all get hyped up because we said
We're
Madonna.
still looking for the dress.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
fit you.
I thought you meant I know early Madonna trivia, so I knew that obviously.
Yeah,
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Way back in '84.
This is a really killer story. Shannon Hoon's Camp released a trailer for a new documentary.
Yes.
All I can say, you can actually watch this right now.
Fuck yeah.
23 years after his death. Really cool thing.
That long.
Shannon was a videotaping junkie.
Yeah.
He always had a videotape in his hand when he was at home or he was on the road. And they've got all this hundreds of hours of video footage. And they're going to put it all out in the documentary. And it looks really cool. You can watch a trailer and stuff on our page. What?
He just
Oh, he's saying he's dead too or
no,
something?
but he brought up a pretty funny point.
What now?
You say you called him a junkie, he OD'd and died of being a
Oh,
junkie.
jeez, whatever.
That's that.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Yeah, watch the Woodstock show on YouTube. You'll see.
Oh yeah. Dude, when I met him, he was out of his mind. But he was very, very cordial, very well spoken.
Yeah, he was real polite. And
Yeah.
he seemed kind of almost shy in a sense, but
Yeah, but he was out of his mind.
yeah, I think he was. Yeah, it was getting pretty bad then.
Well, he died a week later.
Oh yeah,
After
it was,
I met
it
him.
was pretty close.
Yeah,
Because it was in Indianapolis, like
at the Mirage.
yeah, because I know Caps was there.
Yeah.
And
Me and
Pepper.
I went with Justin and Bill. And
yeah, I was there. I just.
Which one?
The bag.
Yep,
All right, so yeah, look for that. That's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, I can't.
Hey,
wait.
also, this is a really, really killer article I got on our page. We're friends with the guy from Indianapolis Star. What's his name? David Lindquist, I think's his name. He's been a writer for them for entertainment for a long time. He put out an article this week with all the stipulations and stuff about the reopening of all the music venues.
Right.
So you can talk about the Vogue, Ruoff, Mousetrap, Melody Inn. They're all on that page, and they give you what their rules are and stuff that they're doing when they open up here now for all the shows. So you can go on there and get all the information. I'm telling you, man, we have everything for you. I mean, we really do.
I'm not going to anything until I can safely tongue kiss an old person and feel safe about it.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, geez. That is just, yeah.
I said old.
Cool. For once, you didn't call me an old
nice.
fucker.
Yeah, no shit.
Appreciate that.